What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Mochi wanted to come say hi. I'm absolutely pumped about this video because this has been a month in the making. We are finally sitting down and debriefing my full UltraHuman Ring review. I have been wearing this gorgeous ring for the past month, testing out all the features on the app, tracking all of my health stats and everything. And full disclaimer before we get into the review, I was gifted the UltraHuman Ring in exchange for a review. These are all my honest thoughts and opinions. Trust me, you can trust me. Starting off, here is a little up close view of the ring itself. You can see inside there's all of the sensors and everything. So if you don't know what an UltraHuman Ring is, basically it's a smart ring that tracks your health data based on the sensors on the inside of the ring. I have never worn a smartwatch or any kind of tracker like that before, so I was super curious on what features the ring offered, how it would feel, just all of the things. And I have been on a little bit of a health and wellness journey this year, trying to get into a little bit of a fitness routine as someone who is not very active. I was super curious about the sleep tracker and any information it could tell me on how to tweak my habits to be healthier habits. So when you decide to get an UltraHuman Ring, the very first step is going on their website and picking up a sizing kit. This is how it comes. As you can see, I was testing out 2 of the different sizes, but basically these are little demo rings. They're the same size, shape, form as your actual UltraHuman Ring, and they even have a little spot at the bottom where the sensor will be, so you get used to wearing it and how it fits and everything. So you pick your size and you wear it for 2 days because your finger can swell at night or when you're hot or things like that. So you want to make sure it's a good, comfortable size. And that is exactly what I did. I listened to the instructions and recommendations. I went with the size 8. Once you have your size down, you then choose your color, and they do send a little cheat sheet on the different colors. These are the different options you have. I went with the space silver. After you have your sizing and your color down, you just submit it on the website or app, and then they will ship you your ring. In your box, you will receive your ring, a charging port, and all of the information needed on how to set it up and what to do, all the things. I feel like it's important to note you can wear your ring on any finger you want, whatever is gonna be more comfortable for you. I chose my pointer finger because I'm not a ring girl. I wish I was, because I think they are so cool, but it just really overstimulates me, which I also was a little nervous about with the UltraHuman Ring. But let me just tell you, sneak peek of my full review, this is so comfortable. I was so pleasantly surprised. I find it very, very comfortable, and I swap between both hands, and it's not a big deal at all. Once you get your ring up and going and everything, you're going to connect it to the UltraHuman app. This is basically your hub for tracking all of your data. They have so many different power plugs you can choose from to really customize it to what you are looking to track and what fits your lifestyle. And you get to customize your dashboard on which power plugs you actually are interested in tracking. So my favorite features in the app are definitely sleep tracking, caffeine window, and cycle tracking. Sleep tracking was the #1 thing I was looking to track with this ring, and I really like how deep it dives into the different areas of sleep. So just looking at the app for reference, it will tell you your total sleep, your time in bed, your restorative sleep percentage, when your heart rate drops, which I have learned through the app, your heart rate dropping later in the night means that you're not getting as deep of a sleep as you would if your heart rate drops sooner. So you need to try to relax and do some breath work and things like that before going to bed, so your heart rate drops sooner and you get a better, deeper sleep. Thank you, UltraHuman. I have been really trying to work on my sleep since I found I'm not getting a great sleep, and that is probably definitely affecting my energy levels and cognitive function throughout the day. And it does track your sleep stages as well. So it will track when you're awake, your REM sleep, light sleep, and deep sleep. And I've learned that you need all of the types of sleep in your cycles to actually have a full, complete sleep cycle. One of my favorite parts of the app is it will actually tell you suggestions on how to improve your sleep. So like I said, with the heart rate drop, it suggests doing breath work, getting blackout curtains, lowering the temperature in your room, and it explains exactly why and what you should do to improve that stat. Very, very cool. I'm learning so much. I have really cut back on coffee and caffeine recently, just really trying to get out of the habit of relying on it for an energy source. And the caffeine window power plug has definitely helped me learn that you shouldn't have caffeine as soon as you wake up in the morning. You should delay it by at least like 90 minutes. And with the power plug, it will actually tell you the optimal time window for when you should have caffeine and when you should avoid it, so that you can have a little boost of energy with your caffeine, but it won't affect your sleep later and you won't have a crash. So love that. Very, very cool, I thought. And obviously as a woman, I track my cycle. So this is very, very helpful because I always find those period apps where you have to actually input your data. I never do it. I always forget. And then I'm like, okay, when was the last, what's going on here? It's all a mess. So this will actually track your cycles based on your temperature. So then it will also tell you different things about the symptoms that you might be feeling or things like that. So it's really, really awesome for cycle tracking, especially if you're new to cycle tracking and you don't really know what all of the different cycles mean or what their like characteristics are. I say that because I feel like I have different personalities in every single cycle. Overall, I was a little nervous to try this out because I have seen some mixed reviews online, but I am very, very happy to say I have not run into any issues with my ring pretty much. I thought I was having trouble with connecting to the app, but then I reached out to their support and they let me know that it still tracks all of your data even if you're not near your phone, and then it will upload the data as soon as it reconnects. Maybe takes less than a minute to reconnect to the app, but I haven't had any issues with it not connecting or anything like that. The only thing I think is not super accurate with tracking is your steps. Maybe it's because you're tracking from your finger instead of like something else, but I have compared it to the steps tracking in my actual health app in my phone, and it is off by a couple hundred steps. So maybe for step tracking, this is not the absolute best device for that, but with all of the other features, I think it is so worth it to anyone who is looking to get into health and wellness and learn more about their body and how to really build some healthier habits. The design is very sleek and aesthetic. It looks super cute, like you're just wearing some fun jewelry, and it's very, very comfortable to wear, which I get overstimulated very easily. So I was very, very happy that I'm actually able to wear this, and I don't forget to wear it a lot. I've only forgotten maybe like 2 days out of the full month, so that is a good sign as well. For charging, the charge typically lasts me about 2 to 3 days on turbo mode. So there are different modes, and turbo mode uses the most battery, so it does last 2 to 3 days, which is very, very helpful because I always forget to charge all of my devices. Every 2 to 3 days is totally fine with me. I just pop it on the charger when I'm like watching TV or not doing anything that I need it to track. The insights from the UltraHuman Ring have definitely helped me improve my habits, helped me gain insight on my sleep, my energy levels, and just overall tracking my health. I think it's important to mention for working out, I have worn this ring to yoga classes, spin classes, and just out and about in my daily life. If you do lift weights, it may get in the way a little bit. Just in case this is your sole tracking device, you may want to keep that in mind if working out and like lifting weights is a priority for you. And lastly, would I recommend the UltraHuman Ring? Yes, I would. I would recommend this ring to anyone who's looking to get into health and wellness tracking. No matter what it is you're looking to track, they have so many different power plugs to fit your lifestyle and your needs as well. And they have an awesome customer service team that will help you navigate any questions you might have. If you guys are interested in getting an UltraHuman Air ring for yourself, I will put a link down below and a coupon code on the screen to save you a little bit of money on your purchase. And that is everything for my full review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you have tried out any smart rings or other tracking devices down in the comments below, because I'm super curious what your favorite is as well. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.